I just like really dramatically closed the door. So obviously when I'm like sitting on the sofa, I'm like I can't reach the door, so I like hook my phone charger around the door handle to try and get it to close, but obviously I couldn't like close it softly. I don't know whether or not you can really close a door softly when it's got weird carpet underneath it, or just like when the door is kind of odd and it's like creaky. I don't know where I'm going with this. Hi, my name is Sophie. I am the person who does the What is K-pop podcast. Where am I going with this sentence? I don't entirely know. And today, this month, whole of April, what am I saying? I don't know. We are talking about like K-pop groups that are associated with Omega Rex, and their music, like the groups' music, and just generally having a good time, having a good old time. So you won't actually be finding out about this until like kind of after the fact, but unfortunately, so I did mention my grandmother was ill and she passed away last night, which is very, very upsetting. And, my mum came home, so that's why she is back at home with us. I don't entirely know what is gonna be happening, but what I like with in terms of like my own personal life, but what I do know is that I will try and carry on doing the podcast, and obviously like it will consistently go up for at least 5 days in April. I don't know if I might miss a couple of days, and if I do, then I do apologize. Obviously I can't really help it, but sometimes you kind of have to sort out your own life before going back online and sorting out your internet life. I really don't know. I'm trying to, I was also trying to like do something in the middle of me trying to talk, and I was trying to see how many views my a certain actor podcast episode has, and it has 47 at the moment, which is pretty damn good, if I do say so myself. Okay, so we have today ENOi, ENOi. I have absolutely no idea to how to pronounce that group's name, but it stands for We Can Do It, consisting of 7 members: Leon, Dojin, Haemin, Avin, Jinwoo, J-Kid, and Gun. They debuted on the 19th of April 2019 under Key the Whale Entertainment with their single Bloom, and as of the 22nd of January 2021, they have officially disbanded, with one of the members at least one of the members that's going off into Amiga, whatever you want to call it, X. So their fandom name was Realize All Your Star. They did not have an official fandom cover. What a flappy thing in my face. Fandom colour. But their dorm arrangements was Jinwoo, Avin, and J-Kid in one room, Haemin and Lion in one room, and Dojin and Gun in the other room. But yes, and first that we have is Lion. Jin Kyuhyun, lead vocalist, sub-rapper, and face of the group, born on the 19th of December 1995, making him a Sagittarius. He has an older brother, was on Boys 24, and he did initially decide to continue activities under Key the Whale once the group disbanded, but the company closed down shortly after and has appeared on The Heavenly Idol, which aired in 2023. Next one we have is Dojin Jeon Young Tae. He was the main rapper and lead dancer, born on the 7th of March 1997, making him a Pisces, and he has an older sister. He loves to talk, but he was the quietest member, and he also initially decided to continue activities under Key the Whale. Next one we have is Hamin Jo Ha Min. He's the main vocalist, born on the 24th of October 1997, making him a Scorpio. He has 2 younger brothers, and he was one of the 2 first members to join the group with Laon. And he enlisted into his mandatory military service on the 10th of October 2023. He should be what do you call it? discharged either soon or he already has. I don't know. Next member we have is Avin Park Don Hyuk. He is a sub-vocalist born on the 18th of December 1999, making him a Sagittarius. He has a younger sister. He joined the group without any hesitation and was announced as a member on the 3rd of February 2019. He studied at Yonsei University in the tourism and hotel tourism department, enjoys mountaineering and colouring, which I'm like, fair enough. I love colouring. It's like one of the things that I do throughout the day if I'm not like working on this or knitting or sewing. I'll just be colouring, Yeah, I just kind of lost my train of thought. I was like, and you're gone. And he did decide to terminate his contract with Key the Whale Entertainment. So on the 24th of May 2022, he debuted as a member of Blanky under Keystone Entertainment under his... There you go. Under his real name. I might just leave that open just in case if Pato wants to come back in. The next one we have is Jinwoo, Park Jinwoo. He is a sub-vocalist born on the 12th of January 2000, making him a Capricorn, and he is the member under Omega X. He also decided to terminate his contract with Key the Whale, and he agreed to join the group because he believed that Lion was a great leader and wanted to join him wherever he went. Which I think is really sweet. It's like the same as Woo Young deciding to go to KQ Entertainment to be with Yosan. I guess that he must have... I imagine the conversation was like he must have been transferred, asked to be transferred out of the company, and then they're like, oh, where do you want to go? He's like, oh, KQ. And then they're like, okay, we'll contact KQ. Just imagine on the phone. It's just like, hello, we have Jungwon Woo Young as a trainee and he wants to join your company. And they're like, but why? Why would you want to transfer out of Big Hit Entertainment? He's like, because my best friend is now a trainee under your company and I want to join him. And then they're like, you're under Big Hit. Why would you want to leave? And he's like, because I want to be with my friend. And they're like, okay, fair enough. Put down the phones. I think of the weirdest things ever. So next member we have is J-Kid. Han Junghoon. He is a main dancer and lead vocalist, born on the 14th of February 2000, making him an Aquarius. He has an older sister and was the group's main choreographer, and he is also with Omega X under his real name, Jung. And last but not least, we have Gun Yang Hyuk. He was a lead rapper, vocalist, visual, and maknae, born on the 15th of March 2000, making him a Pisces. And for some reason, we know his blood type as A positive with a certain hormone, I think it is. RH. I don't know. There's a thing with it. I'm like, I don't remember. He has an older sister, and he didn't know if he wanted to join the group initially, but obviously he ended up doing so, and he is currently a member of Omega X under the stage name Hyuk. Yeah, normally I have things to say, but my brain just goes like, pfft. Sorry, you can only do so much anyway. So I do hope you enjoyed today's episode. Pardon me. Next time it will probably be one team, maybe? I don't know. The group that Ruben was in. Yeah, the guy who does the tattoos now. Yeah, my brain's thought process is just like, am I saying the correct things right? Yeah, I do hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I will talk to you guys again very, very soon. Bye!